been like it all day. Oh! Hell! Oh my god! Here we go guys, day 4, 5 and 6. This is the beginning of day 4. If you haven't watched the video for day 1 to 3, go and watch that at the end of this, then you'll catch up. So, update. Got 3 rods out straight away. The wind's shifted a little bit, so hopefully we can get into a few today, but I'm not thinking it's going to take a few days for these fish to shift. So it's a bit soul destroying, but there we go. Tim's now had 15. He had 2 or 3 more after I finished filming, so he's doing really well. This is going to be a bit different to your normal carp fishing video. We haven't got the bivvies this week, we're doing it in style in the camper van, and Millsy's obviously not with me because I wouldn't let him in here. Oh, good God no, he's in the awning. And trying to get you to see what's behind me. I've got the rock and roller bed out, double bed, lovely, and out of here I've got little sunshade, and there are my rods out there, so everything's self-contained in the camper van. It is awesome and really, really comfortable, and this is why we have the meal deal. Ooh, look at that. So it is a proper holiday this. We don't cook, we just have the all-inclusive meal deal, and we have got stew in Yorkshire pudding tonight, absolutely brilliant, and a full English in the morning, so it's a calorie city but wonderful.
What we're doing here is we're using distance sticks to measure out the distance and the range that we're fishing at. Put the sticks 12 foot apart at rod length, and then just wind the line around, and then you know you're fishing on the same spot each time. So just taking the bait boat out now, fully loaded, just out to the mark, just on that far margin. Run it out to the clip. As soon as it hits the clip, well, I clipped it up on the marking sticks, on the distance sticks. Slow the boat down, unclip it, drop the bait, and it's bang on the money.
So Tim's just had the first fish of the day, nice fish, about 25 pounds. It's about 1 o'clock, but there is a tale evolving here, and it's a tale of woe, as is often the case when you do things like this. I had a rip-roaring run this morning, picked into the fish, it went solid, and I'm fishing at distance, and it's taking me round a mussel bed that is new to us. We didn't know was here. It's on the, it looks like it's on the edge of a gravel bar. So yeah, fish got cut off. Luckily I've got I use a carp safe rig, which we'll show you later, but it's not like it's not what you want to do. So I pulled in all the rods basically. I thought this is crazy. So I've been out in the boat and I've been feeling around lots of different places, and I'm happy on an area. I've come a long way short of where we used to catch on here, just so it's away from remotely anywhere near this where this mussel bed is. So I've heavily baited up. I'm going to leave it for today, so I'm not even going to fish today. There's no point because I've completely disturbed the area. Just going to leave it, let it develop. So hopefully I can pick a fish up in the last day or two, because it's got a bit desperation stages. So these are things that you have to do and manage your fishing. It would be really dangerous for me to put rigs back out there. It's not what you want to do. I'd rather blank than lose another fish. So had to reevaluate everything, and it's a bit frustrating when your mate's catching loads the other side and it's a fairly open area, and this side there's a snag which you never knew about. But hey ho, that's fishing, and you just got to put the fish's welfare first. So not casting out today, start again tomorrow, put a load of bait in and just hope they move in. Quick update, the weather's perfect, it's really overcast. I've seen 4 or 5 fish smashed down my end, so I think any second I'm going to get a take. Guess what happened? Yeah, Millsy's got another one. Just going to have to throw him in, this is getting daft. Let's go and see what he's got. Give me one reason why I shouldn't throw you in.
Love you.
Well, obviously I do. Must do to bring you on holiday with me. What number is this?
21. See?
What number?
21.
This is the 21st, is it?
I think so, yeah.
Yes. You probably lost count if we're being honest. Nice clothing. You look like you're in year 9.
Yeah. Did borrow these.
You look like you're in year 9, mate.
My students.
Have you got... Hey son, what you doing? Oh no, son, you need a shave. Have you done your homework?
Gonna have to take a detention as a hit this week.
I was just telling the camera how the weather conditions were perfect and I was expecting to run any second. I think it's safe to say having a trip of a lifetime. Right, tail up. We've got that. This way. Got a green container in the background. Beautiful.
There'll be some big fish in there. A couple of years, isn't there?
I wouldn't know, mate. All I can say is I'm glad I had one. I'm glad I'm here to support you in your voyage of discovery. I'm just down this end, seeing the gilly. So where are we, you may ask? Well, we are at a little lake, about 7-acre lake called Ultimate Lake, in a village called Dessetine in France. Quite a remote location. It's about a five-hour drive once you're through the tunnel. I've been coming here a few years and it's a lovely, lovely lake. And I've got one side of the lake and Tim has the other side, and we set up camp in the middle. There's a spit, so hence why I've got the camper van here, and I've got one side, he's got the other. So it's perfect really for casual carp fishing and a nice break. So it's the first time being away since COVID. It's just lovely to get away, and it is a beautiful setting. You see deer in the fields in the morning, and you see birds of prey swoop in, and it's quite close to the coast. You get these very strange thunderstorms that you can hear in the background just rumbling nowhere near us but around. It's very peculiar. Obviously if they were around us we'd pull the rods in and not fish, but these thunderstorms are probably 20, 30, 40 miles away at the minute, and they're just circling along the coastline by the looks of things. So that's where we are. It's a beautiful location and it has a stock of fantastic carp. Come to France, they said. Catch carp, they said. Look at this. This is the one time I hope I don't get a pickup. Please, not now. So the year 9 in his PE kit has got another one. Back towards me a little bit. Back towards me, that's it. Drop it down a bit. That's it. Perfect. It is a biblical out there. Been like it all day. Oh! Hell! Oh my god! Okay, this is about 15 minutes later. You can still hear the thunder in the background, but this is the calm after the storm. It's got a little bit of rain that's passing and the sun's out. It's crazy weather here. Oh, made my little heart jump with that big bolt of lightning. Not quite sure how to explain this. It's late. Millsy's managed to rugby tackle a statue. I've hand landed a £24 carp on his rod and caught a £12 carp on his other rod and then lost one on my rod within 2 minutes. All very bizarre. Is the school being too tired? Oh, can I go to sleep, please?
Wow. That was odd.
That was odd. Oh.
So, we're sitting here, regaling. Bit of rugby stories, bit of fishing stories. The works really. And a couple of little bleeps, so he gets out. Bang. Got in on the monk. It's going. All of a sudden, the other one goes. Been out there for 2 days. 2 days? Pagey, get the other one in. There's a fish on there. I think Pagey got the little common in. Was it a common?
Mate, we've got the common in about £12. I've hand landed the other one, which is about 24.
And then I've switched over. I've unhooked that, unleashed.
You've got foliage on that one.
And
Oh,
you've got,
hand landed.
and then all of a sudden yours is gone.
How we lost that one at the edge.
I walked past Zeus, the statuess, and it's just dropped in.
Yeah, I haven't walked back.
Just dropped in. I thought that's all right. It's easy. Just pick it up. It's heavy.
You late tackled Zeus.
Proper heavy glow. Trying to get it up. Oh, flipping it. And then we go right. So we eventually get to net Page's one. It's gone, isn't it? Oh dear.
Oh. So the only answer is
don't go fishing. Don't go carp fishing in France.
We're getting very close to the end now. This is halfway through day 6 and things have slowed right down. As you can probably hear in the distance, we've got this crazy thunderstorm which is miles up into the sky. Can't see any lightning. It's just been rumbling past us. Normally that's can have a really positive effect on the fish, but nothing's happened, so it's really slow. Even Tim stopped catching, which is not a good thing because these fish have just gone doggo. Hey ho, so hopefully we can get 1 or 2 out before we have to pack up and leave in the morning. But it's situation same as for Andy, nothing. But it's been great fun and it's a lovely place to be. And this thunder and lightning is really weird. I'm trying to keep an eye on that thunderstorm, mate. I think it's well to your right. But I'd keep that rod tip down. I'd hate to lose you at this late date. Well done, mate. That was good because that was.
So we've just going to go and release number 23. It's in the retention sling. It's a little 22 pounder, and it's number 23 Pagey. And I'm going to go and have a little snooze because I am knackered from catching all these fish.
Right, towards me. Towards me. Head towards me. Perfect. Lovely.
Okay, so this is the rig that we're using. Just normal tubing through, 3-ounce lead on a quarter lead clip to a ringed swivel quarter IQ, 20 pound IQ I think it is, tied with a loop down to the business end there, a D rig, tied to a quarter. That's a size 4 curve shank, and on the D loop there we've got a micro swivel which runs through, and then that's what the bait's attached to via some bait floss there, with a bit of topped off with a bit of fake maize. So all very simple. There we have it. Yeah, so we've got the 3 spots on the left hand side here. About halfway down the bank there's an overhanging tree sticking out just touching the water, so just on that. And then the middle rod is up on just to the right of what's called the monk, which is the draining point of the lake, to the right of the tree, just up there on the far margin. And then the final rod is out in the middle. There's an old tree stump there, obviously a bit of a snag, but fishing just off to the right of that, about halfway down the lake.
Where have you had most of your fish?
The vast majority have come off the left-hand rod under the overhanging bush tree, and followed then closely by the far margin on the monk, and had a couple off the stump.
Awesome. How many have you had, mate, this week so far?
23.
Okay, I did intend to do a very detailed exit little section, but we've run out of time. We're now rushing to catch the ferry. So, very quickly, I actually caught one at 11:30 last night, a common about, I don't know, 12 to 14 pounds. Only one we had in the night. So I'm claiming last fish is the victory fish. So it doesn't matter how many meals he had, I managed to get a little one at the end. So little snot goblins there, look at him grinning away. He's had 357 carp, and now he's going to fall asleep on the way home.
Maybe.
I
can't promise that I won't.
Right guys, if you haven't seen the first video, make sure you see the first video, because that explains what we were doing while we're here, and you'll see millions of carp not caught by myself. But thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll get home in one piece.